Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Um, I don't feel like smiling, but I am smiling. Alhamdulillah. Not to be a hypocrite, but we all are knitted into this global surveillance, like you all know. Thank you very much for putting me through this, although I'm not very grateful. Honestly, I'm not. I'm very agitated because you people are not having these dialogue sessions. This is a very impromptu session. I haven't prepared a speech to go through. I'll try to look into the camera as much as possible, but I'm more looking at myself because I don't know what's in the background. This is a very like in Urdu we say it's a very desi video, so just bear with that. It might not sound or seem very sophisticated to you, but rightly so. This is not a fabricated video for those agencies who are very conveniently aligned to say, oh, this video has been made by that software and that software. Here is my ID card. Wait, in case the reflection. And then you can get that through Nadra. Wait, why isn't it? Yeah. So that's my ID card. I mean, as much as it shows to you, ठीक? So the front side, the back side. Then that's the present ID card in use. Then this is that's just to confirm my identity to all of you. Terrorists don't do that as far as I know. This is my previous ID card, obviously, which caused me to get a new one. And then also so that's my passport, right? And that's I'm not sure if you can see, there's so much reflection here, but effectively you can see, come on, that this is my passport. ठीक है जी. So far, I don't think, given that I've not been able to step out of the threat levels that hold here, and given that I don't think terrorists operate in this way, all by themselves, extremists. I mean, I don't know what allegations do you people hold against me. I am very frustrated. I am very agitated because there has been no dialogue from your side. And clearly request humbly and firmly to please, for you people to please talk to me. I am very mannerless by now, and I hold you people responsible for this. I had gone to a very good height of manners during my online Islamic studies. Acha, one more thing. Now, if I just say that I'm now going to be like this, okay? I'm the same lady. I haven't changed. Now, I'm just going to be like this. And let's say I pull this down as well to the extent. Let's just address this issue once and for all. What's your problem, whoever has done this? And now I have this as well. So that makes me a terrorist. Really? Is that the definition to terrorism? Inshallah, with the passage of time, I do intend that we can have conversations where I can prove that if a lady understands or gets to understand or is blessed with, right now I'm very agitated, but as I went out, as I talk, you will see me settle down. So that doesn't make me an extremist. This is my stress which needs to be addressed, and the addressing the redressal mechanism to this, or the resolution to this, is not hiring terrorists and killing those who are complaining, or killing those who have been wronged all their lives. And I mean every word of it. Rather than sympathizing with me, rather than loving me, rather than making things good for me, what have you people done? Did you see how my mother just insulted me? Because they think that I have done something wrong. Whilst at least I don't know what I've done. I know the things that I have done, which have offended a lot of you people. And my Islamic values have offended you, for sure. It's very evident. But also the fact that I was pushed to handle the fraud at office. I have been under surveillance for decades. I do not need acknowledgements over that, because I know somebody super honest is going to acknowledge that. And I don't know if that person exists on the face of this earth or not. So I'm not even asking for it. Now I just say some very simple things. I don't know if I've introduced myself. Astaghfirullah. I didn't even do my dua. Astaghfirullah. Okay. See, this is now I'm in that phase where it's vented out. Because that pressure was filled inside me after my mother insulted me so much that I should just leave the house and go wherever I want. But I should leave this house and I cannot record videos here. I cannot seek out to the Supreme Court of Pakistan. I cannot seek out to the President of Pakistan. I cannot contact any agencies formally. This is not how it's going to work. So I'm going to now I feel quite relieved. Alhamdulillah. So I'm sorry. Like I've said, it's a desi video, so it's a desi video. I'm going to say the dua now. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. This is a confirmation that I am a Muslim. At least I try to be one. And yes, I confirm to be an ummati of our beloved Nabi Kareem, Hazrat Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam Pak, the last and the final prophet. Khatimun Nabiyyin Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam Pak. There are so many Muslims around the world. Do you do that to everybody? That's a question. Do you do that to specifically the vulnerable ones? That I know. I don't need to ask anybody on that. And when I say you, this is all those people who have contributed to this negatively. There are people who are trying to help me as much as they can, but I'm sorry. You have to get connected with myself, and we need to start the dialogue process. What I was flared up. What did I do? Did I shoot you people? Where you people say that I'm an extremist? Well, there are a gazillion more extremists who are far more extremists than myself. Why don't you subject them to all of this? I'm not an extremist, and I confirm so. And the fact that I am very transparent and I am willing to have myself under surveillance or even cameras, like visual, tangible cameras, as my settlement gets along, but not in my private time. My washroom time is my private time. And there are a lot of other private times which I'm not willing to be under surveillance for. And if that is very imperative, if you guys cannot breathe without it, then one lady who understands the Islamic limitations, but very honest, is going to observe me even through that. That I don't mind. But one lady, not a gazillion ladies, because there is a self-respect to everybody. So the fact that that lady has to be very honest and Islamic, and she has to understand the Sharia limitations of how she's going to report me to the other people after my private time. So I'm fine with that. So that way I'm giving you an access to my forever surveillance. You people have your reservations, keep that. I cannot justify myself beyond a certain point because I have been tricked into this. To me, this is clearly human trafficking and sexual exploitation to me. And this is a very anti-Islamic narrative that has worked across to me. If it is otherwise, you can explain. I have shown you so much of my emails. I don't know if this recording is still on or not. It is. So I have shown you people my emails. A lot of other emails are there. But why is my data being deleted? And this is not an allegation. This is not an accusation. This is not a jhoot tohmat batan. You all have seen my data is being deleted from my phone, from my laptop. This is unacceptable, unforgivable, and this clearly shows that the guilty people are fretting over their own actions. Look, people, I don't like subjecting people to death penalties and all that, like you people, the evil ones I'm talking to. In this specific bit, you people love killing people. I don't love killing people. I believe in tarbiyah. Tarbiyah is where you educate the basic construct of that person, where you fix the basic construct, the basic fabric of that person. So the Global Tarbiyah Hub, I stood by it. I still stand by it. But obviously, I had to let go of that because back then I did not know na, that I'm surrounded by so many agents. Had I even had the idea, I would not have shut down that global therapy hub concept. And I confirm so. Now, why am I recording this video? I'm recording this video to request the Supreme Court of Pakistan, the Honorable Supreme Court of Pakistan, the Honorable President of Pakistan, the Honorable Present Prime Minister of Pakistan, forthcoming Honorable Prime Minister of Pakistan, and the Honorable previous Prime Minister of Pakistan. Everybody, because I am not a political activist. I should not be held as a political activist when it comes to PTI, PML, NPDM, PPP, mm, the Islamic parties, whatever. Why have you people even involved politicians into this locally, globally? That's my first question. Why has this been taken global? Whatever the problems at office were, why was I not called over, emailed over, contacted over when I had been saying that I remain available throughout after resignation? There was so much done against me at office. So much. Ask the headquarters. Did I ever write to them? Did I ever report them to the ombudsman? Did I ever write to the regional office? Did I ever write to DFID? Ask them. So this has given them all the liberty to then put me through this trafficking because it's a very evil plot. Whoever has done this, I am honestly speaking not interested. I just need and seek resolution because I have seen how things are working on TV. I was not interested in watching TV because even now I'm not interested in watching TV and your news channels. It's a majboori. I'm doing it out of no choice. But that doesn't mean that you can just do anything to everything to my nerves. I have to recover almost, I don't know how many times in a day. And I don't recover on my own. My pyare Allah Pak, Almighty Pak, has always recovered me and is recovering me, has always protected me and is protecting me, and will always protect me, inshallah, and will always recover me, inshallah. But that does not mean that you people can just do anything to everything the way you like. Who has had this idea of the non dialogue? Please check. It has not worked. And I'm looking at the time again and again because it's 2:19. In case you think that I'm reading from some script, I'm not. You can see that surveillance is on. My hands are like this, so there's no script that I can see at least around. Maybe you can see. Just like you know what I've done, and I don't know what I've done. How many women have been put through this situation before? How many men have been exploited like this before? How many families have been targeted this way before? I don't know, but it's very obvious. And now that I think of a lot of things, it only makes sense. Like that Beria family who was completely murdered and assassinated, the Australian family some years back. No matter what you say, but it makes sense. So my purpose is not to blame people here. My purpose is to gain protective custody for myself. I'm not ready to go into the state custody. I am requesting the Supreme Court of Pakistan and the President of Pakistan and all the heads who are holding positions, even across the forces, intelligence units, everywhere, local private entities, everywhere, whoever can do whatever, that I should be, for now, to begin with, as an immediate opt out, I should be shifted to Golda Sharif, inshallah. They might not agree because I have misbehaved with them, where I was accusing them of all this, not realizing that it has got nothing to do with them personally. Just like all the channels, local and international, are uploading things about my personal self unfiltered, don't ask for evidence. That is, I'm sorry to say, don't please even talk about me providing further evidence. That what am I talking about? You all know what I'm talking about. Here we're seeking solution, and I am looking forward to very, very high caliber conversations with all of you, where you people do not act like, I'm sorry to say, munchkins, where you say,
What proof do you have of your thing? What proof do you have of your thing? Don't do this to me, please. And I mean every word of it. You have tortured me and traumatized me to unforgivable limits already. Now is the time to, inshallah, I mean, talk it out. I'm ready to sit with the office people in a supervised way, not alone, as I cannot trust those people alone after all that they have done. So in supervised settings, I unsupervised settings of my comfort. So the best is that we begin with online video calls. I am not going to be traveling on roads, given that the terrorists are around. I'm sorry. Whatever has happened to Arshad Sharif, whatever has happened to Imran Khan, I can only be stupid to trust anybody any further. So, in absolute protective custody, we need to start these things. I am not interested in belittling anyone, I assure you. I'm not going to be doing enmity with anybody despite them doing this. I want a solution and I want support. I need support, yeah. It's not that I want support. Of course, I desire and want a lot, but I need support. Do you all not realize that if your daughters and your sisters and your mothers and your wives and your loved ladies are going through this, how would you act? Please spare my family. Just just keep them out of the equation. They have done enough good to me across decades. Let's just count on that. The fact that they are unable to deal with this, and why are they unable to deal with this? Well, that also has an entire history on record. They have been abused and tortured and traumatized by a lot of people, and the same people are involved in this. My mother's family is involved. My mother's siblings are involved for sure. My father's siblings are involved for sure. My ex-husband is involved for sure, along with his present third wife, if she's still his wife. That is Ashraf Shabazz and Ariba. My two bhabis, Sara Shahid, their families, Hina Binti Abdul Haq, her family, and so many neighbors, so many office people. From office people, you already know Sara Mubarak, being the sister of Amara Mubarak, is coming out to be a central player, branching out to almost so many entities in this. I have been trusting all these people. I've been loving all these people unconditionally, very sincerely, not to show off or to prove. But yes, it's a fact. In Urdu, you say, आप किसी की शराफत का नाजायज फायदा उठाते रहे, उठाते रहे, उठाते रहे, उठाते रहे, और अगले को पता ही ना चले, अगला इतना गुफ बॉल हो, यानी कि मैं, कि उसको पता ही नहीं चल रहा कि उसके साथ लोग कर क्या रहे. Whatever drama stunts have been pulled at Beria, वो जो सदफ का drama and all that, Sadaf the Taylor Tariq's wife and all that. The way you people have humiliated me, the way you people have done so much wrong to me, the way so many people were coming to the Beria house. I don't know in that chori theft, what have you people put in that house? To date, I don't know. If nothing comes out, excellent. But the fact that my files from my laptop are being deleted, and now I realize some of my conversations have been deleted. I could not believe that I've deleted those, but now it's very clear. I cannot discount whatever is happening. If you people are this innocent, why are you people deleting my things? Deletion and editing rights should not be with you, and I have been saying this right from the beginning. Yesterday, what happened in the washroom, the way that entire box has come down, there is no evidence that you've done it. But last night, when I was naming 4 officers that they remain responsible, obviously, what did I do? I just said something very much natural, that the officers holding positions, high positions, they remain responsible for what they've done. What was wrong with that? That wasn't accusing them. And then this happens. You people have been throwing dead birds here. The, the worst distorted eggs coming here. Air being poisoned, contaminated. Food things being contaminated. What is this about? I am not a power. Everything has been done to put me, to make me interface with the doctors so that they, khuda na khwasta, inject something or give me a medicine, and then everything is done. I refuse to be with any doctor. I'm sorry. You can ask me whatever question you want. You can put me through any non-invasive questions, question answer sessions, test my memory, test my, what do you call it, wit, test my logic, do whatever. But medicines, vaccines, tests, x-rays, CT scans, I'm sorry. Injections, blood tests, I'm sorry. I don't trust you people. First, build your trust and get the thing resolved. Whatever allegations you hold against me, you are requested to please put them up very transparently, and I am supposed to answer those. Police dragging, arrests, FIRs, FIA, notices, all this abuse, I'm sorry, I'm not up for it. It has to be very decent, it has to be very amicable, because I being wronged, I mean, you people having done all this wrong stuff, I having suffered all this abuse, I'm requesting for this categorically. And I believe that you people will have the the decency and the mercy to, inshallah, the good ones. And the good ones can convince the not good ones that yes, she should not be put through any further trauma or torture, inshallah. Because look, people, it's very simple. Today, you have to prove to the world that they have to educate their daughters, especially the conservative ones. Because my entire circle knows how nice a person I have tried to be. Shukr alhamdulillah. And nice people cannot be put through this, especially when they're not doing crime. I am not running Twitter trends. I don't know if this, sorry, this went away. I don't know if this voice is going to be that clear. I have not been running Twitter trends. I have not been doing anti government, anti establishment posts. I've never even had this mindset, yaar. I disagreed with the way you people execute yourselves, and that is why I got disconnected with your systems. And I was doing this tajweed learning and teaching. Tajweed is the holy Quran Majid, how to read and recite, right? In that, you people pop up with all this. So who was at fault, me or you? Who is an extremist, me or you? Yes, I'm stressed out. That doesn't make me an extremist. The people who are terming this are extremists themselves. They need to go to the doctors. Your agents have been doing enough to push me to the doctors. My family has been poisoned immensely against myself. I refuse to be called a pagal, not because I feel bad, because I feel that this is a criminal move. If if outside this equation you want to call me pagal 24/7 365, I don't mind. It doesn't make any difference to me for what you think or call me with. But under this situation, I refuse to be called a pagal because it's a criminal move to sabotage my impression and whatever statements I'm issuing. So please, I just know one thing. If somebody hates a woman, a Muslim woman, for following Islamic things, rituals, practices, beliefs, who is an extremist in this? That Muslim woman or the one who's hating her? I do ask this to all of you because I have gone through a lot at office for sure. But I did not know it's going to reach this level. It's a sorry state of affairs. That's all I can say. I don't know how harsh I've been in my words. I'll see when I go through this video again. It's a very impromptu thing. Like, I was angry when I started the video because my mother told me that I cannot record videos here or write to the Supreme Court of Pakistan or the president here, and all I should just get out. Where should I get out? Where should I go? Outside where they're terrorists, where in the neighborhood there are already people, and I confirm so. The neighbors have been placed strategically across decades. Now, this is the problem that my mother's family was against my birth. Before my birth, they warned my mother that you must not have a baby girl because in their family, girls have a lot of issues. Astaghfirullah. So marrying them and a lot, they all have this history across generations. So then my mother had this. Now, ideally, my mother should have given me to somebody who was very eager and crazy to have a baby girl. But what my mother did, my mother and my father have brought me up in a princess manner, and I confirm so. Look at my education. Alhamdulillah, I've never been abroad. But this is what offends so many people, that she's not been abroad. Then how does she write like this? Well, it's a karam, not a karam. It's not just a karam. It's an absolute infinite karam of my pyare Allah Pak Almighty. These people have been very jealous of me. Right now, I'm not talking in a very fancy accent, and I mean every word of it. But yes, it's a fact that once I'm in a good mood and I'm in the flow, then I do tend to, align with a fancier accent, which I am not holding at the moment, and I don't even feel like practicing that. So this is a very straight, non-fancy accent that I'm communicating over with. I love babies because of their innocence, and that's what I chose to or opted or preferred to be with. Babies means small kids, like because they're innocent. They're not like you people. They're not evil like you people. So the fact that I was teaching Sarah Mubarak's kids and then she was doing all this, till I mean, it reveals a lot about how evil one can be, how evil adults can be. Astaghfirullah. You're doing that to the teacher of your kids. And then you say that I am an extremist. Think about it. She has been lying to me. She has been dishonest with me. She has been very jealous of me. But it's not just her alone. There's so many other people. For my right things, I have been condemned and I have been held accountable in such ways that it was again, my vulnerabilities which have always forced me to bear through the abuse. Not everybody bears this level of abuse, but that does not mean that you people have whatever in place. I'm sorry. So please talk to me very humbly. My personal request is we can start with the office people, the DFID people. The Golra Sharif people are requested. I will apologize to them. Would you all present please request them to have to shoulder me right now, to give me the due respectable shelter right now, but I'm not ready to live in an isolated room. No. So I have to live with their family, ladies, inshallah. It's very simple. I'm not going to bother anybody. But if they say that, okay, we'll give her a separate room, wherever, no, no, my mental state doesn't allow me. I have to be where I know that, okay, people are around it, the air is not poisoned in this specific room. You people have put me through this level of insecurity. And I'm telling you, a person, and I assure you, a person, man, woman, whoever, Muslim, non Muslim, I don't want to get into that. If he or she would not have been benefiting from the Holy Quran Majid and Namaz and the spiritual side of Islam Mubarakah, he would have been through the worst of nervous breakdowns way before. And he would not have recovered, he or she. And I assure you. And I'm not lying on that. Or he or she would have had a heart attack or whatever other things. I don't want to get into that. I have been sent to this world by my pyare Allah Pak Almighty. None of you is my creator. So you don't decide my fate. You don't decide whether I'm allowed to live or not. Because I don't decide that for you. Who are you to decide that for me? That is terrorism. The fact that as far as Pakistan is concerned, patriotism is concerned, Ghaddari is concerned, Baghawat is concerned, I've been seeing what has been happening on TV, extremely disappointing. Let me just tell you people one thing. I have never applied immigration abroad, despite a lot of people pushing me and convincing me, the agents, I would say. I am not, so that shows my love for this country, despite the odds. Whether somebody likes to agree or not, let's talk about facts in place. Now, so these are facts and not feelings. I am not sitting abroad under an immigration setup, seeking other nationalities, and then issuing statements to Pakistani people, like your agents have been doing from abroad, that Pakistan is just not the place to live, and third class country, and third class people, and third class whatever. The hatred that your agents hold while sitting abroad, because they have been told to put this hatred inside of myself, that this is the worst country. So your agents are the ones who should be called Ghaddar and Baghi and traitors and all, not us. Let's just face it. Good or bad, we have embraced this country. And we have loved our forces unconditionally without even thinking that something could go wrong. And it has gone wrong. I don't want to proceed ahead on these lines because you all know the conversations we have off camera under the surveillance that you have all the time. My whispers get across. They're in my phone, despite the deletions. I'm just trying to put these things across. There is this. There is this. Come on. Mine. Come on. Yeah. Mine WhatsApp group with only myself present, one participant. And it's like a personal diary to myself where I keep sending those voice notes and messages that get across to you people as well. But I've always been thinking that those messages are on record and those are getting transferred to my laptop under the cell phone to laptop transfer. But now I know that you people have been deleting data. So it's all the more important that I'm protected and my statements are recorded under an official setup so that because we can't really rely on whatever has been said by me and deleted by you. Because how would I know what have you deleted? I have never kept track record of my data MBs and GBs. I have had these suspicions at office, but I did not know that you people get into the personal lives of people this way. When the chores came at Beria, they were they did this to everything, yaar. I'm looking at the time and then the namaz time. I really need to get up. I think this much is for now. It's just to give you an idea that whatever I'm saying off camera, it's just a summary, a quick summary, a hodgepodge of it on camera, so that you people feel assured that it's not that on camera I'm giving different statements and off camera I'm giving different statements. Ideally, it should be a very sequential thing where I'm addressing a lot of things. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just talking to you like as if you have come to meet me or I've come to meet you. I'm just talking to you like that. So your questions have to drive the conversations. You have to be asking things. Whatever information you need, I should be able to like share that, inshallah. Theek? There are gazillion emails that you've not even seen. How do I know that what have you deleted and what have you not deleted? There are a gazillion things that the office people should have confessed to you people. And I say that to DFID especially, and to the UN heads especially, the honest ones, not the dishonest ones, because there are dishonest people in your systems. It's a clear proof. And you people are responsible for that. For having those dishonest people in your systems, you people are fully responsible for that. And things happening to honest people, at least I call myself honest and truthful in all that has happened at office. If you people have something against me, then you people should be transparent enough to share that thing with myself that Faiza, this is what we have against you. If you people are not responding and choosing not to respond, how do you even justify yourself? Mujhe to ye samajh nahi aata. I don't understand this. And I'm not an extremist when I ask questions. Learn to take responsibility of what you do. You people have put me through this, and you people are supposed to resolve this, inshallah. All the terrorists who have been sent here, this ISI neighbor is directly involved. This PMLN Senator Nuzat Amir, the other server senator, whoever, given that it's their government. If it had been PTI's government, I would have been naming the PTI people in the neighborhood. So given that it's their government, so they remain to be responsible if anything happens in this neighborhood. And I mean every word of it. This neighbor, the one in Azra's house, this Kamar Sahab, I don't think, although I have not interacted with them, that they are against me or doing things against me to house terrorists or to shelter terrorists. Because when shootings happen or all these things happen, you can't prove na. So I am nominating these people. And I'm nominating them so that whatever they are holding in their hearts and whatever they have been tasked with, they remove those people and they say that, yes, this family is a Sharif family. They have never done wrong things and they should act as neighbors. They should not act as our enemies because we have not done any enmity with them. What has caused the political parties to team up against me? This is my question to the political parties. How can you even do that to a woman of your country? Can you do that to your own daughters? Would you allow this to happen to your very own daughters? And I ask this to all politicians and all these forces heads and everyone. If this happens to your daughters, would you approve of it? Then why am I put through this? Why? And when I say why am I put through this, why am I put through the non-dialogue phase? Okay, fine, yeah, you wanted to have the surveillance on, you've had it. Now you talk to me. You respond to me, you have a video call with me. The fact that if I'm said that, oh, come to our office, then that's a plot because there are terrorists outside. And I refuse to be on the roads, inshallah, traveling here and there. I'm sorry. There are a gazillion ways when you have to protect a person, na, there are a gazillion ways to do that. And when you don't have to protect a person, there are a gazillion more ways to do that. So it's up to you people. You want Pakistan to prove that, yes, we are sensible people. Things go up and down, but it's okay. We can resolve those, inshallah. Like Imran Khan Saab said somewhere, I was going through that post, that हमारा मामला तो हम देख लेंगे, हमें बाहर की इंटरफेरेंस नहीं चाहिए. हमें बाहर की इंटरफेरेंस तब चाहिए when you are wise enough to handle things. So inshallah, I'm sure the Supreme Court of Pakistan is going to be very extraordinarily nice and compassionate and merciful by the grace of Allah Pak, Wahdahu la Sharik Pak, towards myself, inshallah. Because honestly, I have seen a couple of decisions which have reinforced my trust in the honorable judiciary here. And because after whatever my ex-bhabi Hina Binte Abdul Haq did with my brother at courts, her father, he was a retired army major, Abdul Haq Sahab, absolutely. So the confidence that he had now tells me what it was all about. And a lot of other people in this. Manal Qureshi, Solia Parvez, Amara Mubarak, Susanna Pakler, Abbas Khan, the Hina lady, so many other people who've done things. There's a whole list. कितनों का नाम लूं? कितनों को सजाएं होंगी? ये तो मुझे भी पता है और आपको भी पता है. So I don't want to get into that fuss and that ladai. So the simplest solution that I see is being a wise, on a wise note is, me and my family are protected, inshallah. Baat khatam. Simple as that. Whoever has a problem can continue with his problems. Their problems have not finished over decades. How do I expect those to finish now? But yes, they should not be left unsupervised. They should be under super scrutiny to ensure that they're not doing any further bad things to us. Inshallah. This is a very big question on the credibility of Pakistan, if they can protect me or not. And this is for our honorable forces. So they all must, inshallah, work towards my protection. I would love to respect all of you because it is my foremost duty to respect all of you. Not just the forces heads, everybody, but the ones who are doing wrong. How are we supposed to deal with them? That too, you people can tell me. You people can advise me. And let's go by the way you advise over, inshallah. I don't know who I'm going to send this video to, because right now I have to go for namaz, and I'm not even going to like go through this video right away. So I'll just keep it in my recordings. Please don't delete this. This is my special request. So many bias installations have happened without me being able to disrupt those. My systems are fully taken over. Then you people ask for evidences. Please don't even ask this question. Evidences का question मुझसे ना पूछिएगा. क्योंकि अगर आप एविडेंसेस के क्वेश्चंस पूछेंगे तो फिर मैं बहुत कुछ पूछूंगी, और मैं वो लड़ाई करना नहीं चाह रही हूँ, क्योंकि मेरा लेवल नहीं है आप लोगों के साथ लड़ना. मैं बहुत अल्लाह ताला के हुजूर अदना लेवल पर हूँ, और अल्लाह ताला ने आप लोगों को दे दिए रुतबे अपनी शान शान. तो उन रुतबों की कदर करें और उनकी हिफाजत करें, और उन रुतबों की नाशुक्री ना करें. नाशुक्री करने वालों से नेमतें ले ली जाती हैं. I used to say that to Ashraf when he used to be very ungrateful. So, अच्छा हुआ. I had to marry Ashraf because of another agent. There was an agent background which caused me to marry Ashraf, who was another agent. He confessing that or not confessing that is irrelevant to me. All that has happened. I'm just going to tell you there is this what do you call it? Dot to dot diagrams होती हैं ना, dot to dot pictures होती हैं. So let's say you have a cat image, and let's say it's a dot to dot thing. So please note, when you join all the dots, na, the cat comes out. It looks like it starts looking like a complete cat. It's nothing but otherwise, it's a cat. So in this entire thing that I am trying to communicate, and I want my statements to be recorded and to stay on record for the state of Pakistan and for the globe forever. Truthful, untruthful, keep that aside. मैं किसी पे इल्जाम नहीं लगा रही, मैं सिर्फ फैक्ट्स रिकॉर्ड करवाना चाहती हूँ इंशाल्लाह. और वो फैक्ट्स जो अगला डिनाई नहीं कर सकता. फैक्ट वही होता है ना जो अगर अगला डिनाई करेगा तो वो झूठ बोल रहा होगा. तो ये तो आप लोगों का काम है, आप देख लें कि वो झूठ बोल रहा है या नहीं, क्योंकि फैक्ट अपनी जगह पे. बहरिया में चोरी हुई, इट्स अ फैक्ट. और चोरी के बाद जो कुछ हुआ वो फैक्ट है. ऑफिस में जो कुछ हुआ वो फैक्ट है. मेरे साथ जो कुछ यूनिवर्सिटी में हुआ वो फैक्ट है. मेरे साथ जो कुछ बैंकॉक में हुआ और एयरपोर्ट पे हुआ वो फैक्ट है. मेरे साथ जो कुछ शादी में हुआ वो फैक्ट है. जो कुछ मेरी दोनों भाभीियों ने उनकी फैमिलीज ने किया वो फैक्ट है. जो कुछ नेबर्स ने किया वो फैक्ट है. जो कुछ मेरी मदर की फैमिली ने किया वो फैक्ट है. जो कुछ मेरी फादर की फैमिली ने किया वो फैक्ट है. तो फैक्ट्स रिकॉर्ड करने में आप लोगों को क्या प्रॉब्लम है? आप लोगों ने तो कुछ नहीं किया, तो फैक्ट्स को रिकॉर्ड होने दें, सिस्टम पे आने दें. और मैं अगली मूव भी बता देती हूँ कि इन्होंने अगला क्या करना है, तो फिर आप उसको खुद कंपेयर कर लें, क्योंकि सारा कुछ बिला वजह तो नहीं हुआ ना. हक सच बर्दाश्त करना ना बड़े जिगरे का काम होता है, एंड आई मीन एवरी वर्ड ऑफ इट. किसी को ऑफेंस लेने की या ऑफेंड होने की जरूरत नहीं है. इट्स एन आई ओपनर फॉर द एंटायर पाकिस्तान एंड द एंटायर वर्ल्ड that your destination forward is haq and such. Your destination forward is not jhoot and corruption and dhoka. And इस दुनिया में जो आप कर रहे हैं, it has a consequence in the hereafter. You people talk about consequences, na? Everything has a consequence. Your actions here have a consequence. You people talk about evidences. वहां पे जो evidence निकलेगी ना पूरी दुनिया के सामने, you have no idea. यहाँ पे तो फिर मैं कह रही हूँ कि मैं लड़ नहीं रही हूँ. वहां पे तो अल्लाह ताला ने छोड़ना ही नहीं है. हक है, फरमा दिया गया द होली कुरान मजीद में. द होली कुरान मजीद की बात करने वाले एक्सट्रीमिस्ट्स नहीं होते. ये दुनिया सुन ले, निकाब पोश खवातीन एक्सट्रीमिस्ट नहीं होती. मैं निकाब पहन के, इफ आई वेयर अ निकाब, इफ आई वेल माई सेल्फ एंड आई डू रॉन्ग थिंग्स, आई एम अ टेररिस्ट देन. बट आई एम ऑल्सो अ टेररिस्ट if I'm not wearing any Islamic of code of dress or whatever. The action, look at the action. Why are you judging me on my appearance, yaar? I have had no choice but to do this little makeup and put myself through this besharmi. Only to help you people understand that I'm not a terrorist. Other countries questioning my terrorism and my extremism. How does that even make sense to the Pakistanis? This is my question. Given that all of you are supposed to be patriotic people, how have you defended me before other countries? You are patriotic people, no? So patriotic people protect their country people. Did you talk to me? Did you say to the other countries, no, wait, we will talk to her. Let us get this straight with her. Let us find out what she has to say, and then we will involve you. Or were you all bent upon taking it global already? This is my question to the Pakistanis who did this. I have a lot of other complaints and grievances and whatnot. I'm so full of it, yaar. Come on. Remove your terrorists from here. There should be no shootings here. Otherwise, you all are responsible. The heads, all heads receiving this, global, local, all heads are responsible for ensuring the safety and security and to ensure that no shootings or nothing bad happens to me and my family ever, inshallah. Otherwise, you all are responsible. I don't need to take just 4 or 5 names. You all are responsible because you're holding positions. And why are you holding positions if we cannot be protected? That is my question. We have to be protected because we have not harmed you. We have never even thought of harming you. We have never even thought of harming this country. I have a video, if you people have not deleted it, and this is after my resignation. It's a short video. I was in Efton Markaz outside this kitchen cuisine place, and I was making a video of the, if it is not deleted, it has to be in my system because I confirmed that it was in my phone and it got transferred to my laptop. So there I was making this small video because I had this tarbiyah concept, obviously, there that people are so, after what Susanna did to me, Susanna Pakler at office, the way she abused me, the way she abused my 4-year hard work, like, इतनी बेइज्जती करके मुझे निकाला गया ऑफिस से, इतनी बेइज्जती कि मैं किसी को बता भी नहीं सकी कि मुझे कितनी बेइज्जती करके निकाला गया है. And then she had the audacity to take this global. It only shows her extremism, her vengeance, her revenge, and a lot of people who were contributing to all this across years. Eric Piazza, Davide, Colonel Saab, Beg Saab, they all are into this. It shows very clearly. Consortium partners, DFID. क्या दुश्मनी है यार तुम लोगों की मुझसे? मुझे समझ नहीं आता मैंने तुम लोगों के साथ बुरा क्या किया है. If you people had hired me to handle your fraud, knowing my vulnerabilities and my weaknesses, you know, she's coming from that family, so, you know, treat her whichever way, this way. मुझे एक सवाल है, this is my question to the UN people. I'm sorry for my Urdu flip-flops, switching and back to English because I realize that it's going global, inshallah. I have this question. When you advertise your positions on your UN portal, why don't you write it down there with that line that you have and any other things as assigned? You write this, not and any other tasks that you will be supposed to do as assigned. Why don't you also write this, that you have to be prepared to handle fraud and report dishonestly as and when required? Why don't you write this thing for people like us to know whether to even apply for that position or not? Number 2, if you cannot put this on your portal when we come for the interviews, why don't you tell us there and then? Because you ask us about our strengths, weaknesses, how conflict resolution and whatnot. You ask us everything when you have to put us through the toughest of interviews, like I was put through. Why was I not told at my interview time that my manager, Manal Qureshi, is against my hiring? Because whatever, the way she insulted and mistreated me at office and abused me, I did not know what background she's coming from. I never asked her. But I knew some things, and now all those make sense. Same goes for Solia, Amara, Sara Mubarak, all these people. Constantly being told by Sara Mubarak that Amara is mad at you. What is Amara mad at me for? For me reporting honestly? For me not teaming up against Eric Piazza? For me not being part of the conspiracies at office. So this is not about extremism. This is about literally मेरा ना my head needs rest. So I have to go. You people should be, I'm sorry to say, ashamed of yourselves. I'm sorry for being disrespectful for whoever doesn't like this. I'm very real. I can't dramatize. But that doesn't qualify me for terrorism killings. I need to be protected, inshallah. I have not killed anybody. I don't intend to kill anybody, inshallah. Baat khatam. I'm sorry for the abrupt blunt closure, but now my head needs rest, and I don't want this to go on. Okay? I don't like sharing my internal things with everyone. Um, I'm just going to say the dua. What time is it? Wait, sorry. Inshallah. It's 9th of November, 2022. I don't know, whoever I've disrespected, please forgive me. मैं हाथ बांध के माफी मांगती हूँ यार, ये मेरे हाथ देखो, अल्लाह ताला के लिए माफी मांगती हूँ तुम लोगों से, ईवल वन से भी और अच्छे वन से भी, जो जो जब जब बुरा लगा ना, ये मेरे हाथ देखो, तुम अपने पाँव दे दो, मैं तुम्हारे पाँव पकड़ लेती हूँ, लेकिन एट गोल्डा शरीफ मैं अभी फॉर नाउ आई कैन नॉट allow myself to be anywhere except for Golda Sharif. Once my mind settles, my nerves calm down, inshallah, where they offer me support and love, the ladies that is, then inshallah जो भी आगे का process है ना उसको कर लेंगे inshallah. मुझे यहाँ से निकालें, of course I need to pack my things again, but it's okay, कर लेंगे. फिर वो बेरिया का घर भी खाली करना है inshallah. तो ये सारा कुछ करते हैं, और obviously once I leave तो फिर it's leaving for good ना. I was settled at Beria for good, in a consented manner with my family. You people have made my evacuation, you people have caused that evacuation. Bi-idhnillah. It is my iman. Bi-idhnillah. अल्लाह ताला के हुक्म से हुआ है, शुक्र अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. मेरे अल्लाह पाक को नहीं मंजूर था मैं कि मैं वहां रहूं, ठीक है, बिस्मिल्लाह. But look at the circumstances you people created. Firing was there outside. What was thrown into that air that night when that guard was there? The army guard. That one night, and I shouted to my family, "Mujhe aake le jao." I don't know, there was something in the air because it was raining. He was outside and he assured me he's an agent for sure. That guard Tayyab, Colonel Rafaqat Saab knows. He said, "Baji, आप सो जाएं." और मेरी nerves के stage पे थी मैं when I recall ना, I can't tell you. The ones who have done this have done a criminal act. I am not saying they are criminals, but the action to traumatize somebody to this extent is definitely a criminal action. Traumatizing somebody for no reason cannot be termed as a non-criminal action, as far as I know. I'm sorry for being disrespectful for whoever takes offense locally, globally on that. Just imagine your little daughters going through this, your loved ladies going through this, when they have not done all that fraud or crime or whatever. I don't know where are these arrests and FIRs and all these things coming from. This is criminal to pollute my brain with all this havoc. Stop it. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. The good ones, please pray for me a lot in sajda and nawafil. मेरे लिए बहुत दुआ करें प्लीज़. मेरी सेहत के लिए दुआ करें, मेरी खैर आफियत की ज़िंदगी के लिए दुआ करें, मेरी खुशियों की इंतहाओं के लिए दुआ करें, और इन ज़ालिमीन से इंतहाई डिवाइन प्रोटेक्शन के लिए दुआ करें. बहुत ज़ालिम लोग हैं जिन्होंने सब कुछ किया. आई एम सॉरी. आप लोगों को बुरा लग रहा है या अच्छा लग रहा है, आप लोगों को अपने एक्शंस बुरे लगने चाहिए. जिसने मेरे साथ जो जो जुल्म किया है अक्रॉस डेकेड्स एंड आई कंफर्म दिस.
Thank you very much for bearing through. Don't hate me, please. I don't know what verdicts are you people going to establish after this, because I'm sorry to say, what should I expect from you people given that terrorists are around?